So you've been thinking about getting a baby Savannah monitor, and that's awesome. Let's make sure that they're the right pet for you. Savannah monitors can be found throughout sub-Saharan Africa. Here they can be found during the cooler daylight hours, trying to get their fill on primarily insects. That's right. Savannah monitors are primarily insectivores, even as adults. And did you know that as adults that they can get up to 5 feet? That's a pretty big monitor. So that's something to keep in mind if you are thinking about getting one. They are also extremely smart reptiles. Monitors are some of the smartest, if not the smartest reptiles out there, and you have to earn their trust. Take your time and be patient. If you can do that, you will have an amazing pet monitor. If these are all requirements that you can meet, then a Savannah monitor is a great pet choice for you. Now that we've learned a little bit about Savannah monitors, it's time to set one up. Our Baby Savannah Monitor Vision Kit will provide everything that your baby Savannah will need to thrive for the first year of its life. This kit includes ghost wood, cork bark, some plant decor, a linear UVB bulb and fixture combo, a rheostat, a mini deep dome fixture, a heat projecting bulb, a food and water bowl, ReptiBark, Eco-Earth, and a few other items to make sure that your baby Savannah monitor is happy, healthy, and thriving. Now the first step is setting up your bedding. Ideally, you want to use about a 50-50 mix of both your Eco-Earth and ReptiBark. Using this 50-50 mix will offer both loose and solid substrates that will entice your baby Savannah's digging behavior. This is a great way to add some extra enrichment from the start. While mixing the bedding with your hands, you can add deeper substrate areas. This will create some natural terrain features that they'll have to climb up and down to work out those little legs of theirs. Once you finish setting up the bedding, it's time to add your cork bark. Now remember, the cork bark isn't just for looks, it's also an active hide. This is something that you want to make sure your Savannah monitor can get into easily, as well as climb on top of. This particular piece of cork has a really nice elevated section that would act great as a basking spot, so I'm actually going to put it underneath where the heat lamp would be. This way the Savannah monitor can bask, but if he gets too hot, he can still go inside the cork to cool down. Next, we'll add our ghost wood. This will help fill up some voids within the enclosure while also adding some extra places to climb and hide. Next, we're going to add our plant decor. Let's face it, nobody likes a boring home, so why would your reptiles? So let's add some plant decor to really spruce up their environment. Just look at that. It's crazy how a few plants can really bring the enclosure together. Hey, if the reptile thing doesn't work for me, I might look into some home decorating. Next, we're going to add our food and water bowl. I like to keep these up towards the front of the enclosure as I'm a lot less likely to disturb them when adding food and water. We'll finish the interior of the enclosure by adding a few more cork rounds. This will offer more hiding spots while also helping cover a few voids on the ground as well. I don't know about you, but that looks like an absolute playground to me. I would definitely have a blast there. Now we're going to get our rheostat ready. A rheostat is a manual heat control. This will allow you to plug in up to 2 reptile heating devices and manually adjust their temperatures. This is a great way to control the amount of heat being projected from your heat projector bulb. You can turn it up in the winter and down in the summer, all with the simple turn of a dial. Now it's time to add our heating. For our heating, we decided to use a ZoomEd infrared heat projector. This is a great bulb for both daytime and nighttime because it's not going to disturb your reptile's sleeping patterns. The best part about heat projector bulbs is how they work. Heat projector bulbs offer both IRA and IRB, An IRB actually delivers heat deep into the muscle tissues, not just the surface. So this is a great way for your reptile to stay warm and thermoregulate. Next, we're going to add our linear UVB. I always recommend a linear UVB fixture because it's the best way to make sure that your reptile gets UVB throughout the enclosure and not isolate it to one spot. A quick cleanup and a few final touches, and we'll be ready to put in our baby Savannah monitor. A couple of other items that are also included in this kit include feeding tongs, a point and shoot thermometer, calcium and multivitamins, and canned insects. But don't only rely on the canned insects. You want to make sure to also get your Savannah monitor live insects as well. The more movement, the more enticing. And now it's time to let our little Savannah monitor check out his new home and explore. And there you guys have it. That is how you set up a baby Savannah monitor. If you like this enclosure, you can click the link in the description below and purchase one for yourself. Leave a comment down below and let me know what animal you'd like to see me set up next. I hope you guys like this video. Hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you never miss a video that we put out. And I'll catch you guys next time. Whoop!